Polkadot is the next generation blockchain and layer 0 protocol that unites multiple specialized blockchains into one unified scalable network. Polkadot was designed as a part of broad vision for a fair, secure, and resilient web that protects user interests by design. Polkadot is designed to allow individuals to take back ownership for their digital information from powerful third parties by enabling a web where your data is safely secured from central authorities and internet monopolies. Polkadot enables new business models, service organizations, and even entire societies and economics to take shape and thrive into the future. Polkadot aims to take the revolutionary promise of blockchain technology into the next level, providing a way for different purpose blockchain built to connect within a scalable ecosystem and unlocking secure cross-chain communication. In simple terms, Polkadot is a blockchain of blockchains, allowing many different types of chains to work and interact securely together with the same ecosystem. Polkadot was conceived from the white paper published in 2016 by Dr. Gavin Wood, co-founder and former CTO of Ethereum and creator of its Solidity programming language. In 2017, Dr. Wood co-founded Web3 Foundation for the purpose of research and development of decentralized web technologies, including Polkadot. He and former Ethereum head of security Jutta Steiner also co-founded Parity Technologies, which has carried out of the bulk of development work on Polkadot's core technology as outlined in the white paper. The first version of what would become the Polkadot code base was released in 2019 as Kusama, an unaudited carry network. Kusama serves as a proving ground with real economic incentive for Polkadot technology and is an independent network in its own right that will continue to exist independently and evolve according to the direction of its own decentralized community. The Genesis block of Polkadot was launched in May 2020 as a proof of authority network with governance controlled by the single sudo super user account. During this time, validators started joining the network and signaling their intention to participate in consensus. The network quickly evolved to become a proof of stake network in June 2020. With the chain secured by the decentralized community of validator, the STO module was removed in July 2020, transitioning with governance of the chain into the hand of the token dot holders. The rollout process of parachains, the specialized layer 1 blockchain that make Polkadot a multi-chain network, began in December 2020 with the launch of the Rococo Parachain testnet. Rococo is designed to test the parachain consensus process as well as the parachains built by the community and their interaction with each other. Parachains are expected to roll out on Kusama and Polkadot in spring 2021. The relay chain is the central chain of Polkadot, built using substrate parties framework of developing custom blockchain. It forms the heart of Polkadot and is responsible for the network shared security concerns and cross-chain. The relay chain has a relatively small number of transaction types that include ways to interact with the governance mechanism and participate in the consensus. It is designed to have minimum functionality. Its main responsibility is to secure and coordinate the system as a whole, All Polkadot validators are staked on the relay chain in the native token dot and confirm transaction coming from the connect parachains. Polkadot parachains are independent layer 1 blockchain that run in parallel to each other, connected to the relay chain. Each parachain can have its own design, token, economy, functionality, and governance. By connecting the Polkadot parachains share the security of the entire network, remaining they do not have to bootstrap their own validator community. Polka was created with the belief that when it's come to blockchain architecture, one size does not fit all. Rather, all blockchain make trade-offs spot different features and use case. For example, one chain might optimize for identity management while another might optimize for file storage. The ability for blockchain to have specialized design mean that can offer better service while also improving efficiency and security by leaving out unnecessary code. Parathread are parachains that connect to Polkadot using a pay-as-you-go model. They provide a low barrier to entry for blockchain that may not need continuous connectivity to the network. Blockchain on Polkadot can switch between being parachains and parathread depending on the needs and on the availability for parachain slot on the relay chain. Bridge are a special type of parachain that allow chains and apps on Polkadot to connect and communicate with example network such as Ethereum and Bitcoin. Validators secure the relay chain by staking the native token dot. If elected to the active set, the validate proof from collator on the parachains participate in consensus with other validators and produce blocks on the relay chain. In return, they receive staking reward. Nominators also contribute to the security of network by staking their dot to back trustworthy validator, thereby helping them get into the active validator set. In return, nominators are generally rewarded with a portion of staking reward from the validator. Collectors collect parachain transaction and proceed proof of the validator on the relay chain. They can also send and receive message from other parachain using cross-chain messaging passing. Fishermen monitor the network and report the behavior to validator. Any parachain full node can perform the fisherman role. Blockchain in isolation can process a limit monitor of traffic. As a shared multi-chain network, Polkadot can process many transactions on several chains in parallel, eliminating the bottlenecks that occurs on legacy network that proceed transaction one by one. The parallel processing power significantly improves scalability and creates the right condition for increased adoption and future growth. Once all parachain optimizations have been completed and given 100 parachain slots running in parallel, the system is expected to be able to process around 1 million transactions per second. As parachain will be added gradually over time to Polkadot relay chain and parachains optimized are still in the research and development phase. It is likely to take a few years after parachains first launch to ramp up to 1 million transactions per second. The nested relay chain model has the potential to take Polkadot transaction speed even further beyond this. For high traffic, high throughput application with a large number of users deploying on Polkadot is expected to be more economical than building either a solo blockchain or building on top of existing smart contract platform. Node, the native token of the Polkadot network, has three key functions. It can be staked for the operation and security of the network, can be bonded to connect a chain to Polkadot as a parachain, gives holders a voice in governance of the network. Dot is the inflationary, which means that unlike Bitcoin, there is no maximum number of dot. The rate of inflation is not fixed. It is designed to be 10% in the first year. The dot generated is used for validator reward, with the remainder going to the treasury. As the underlying protocol for a thriving ecosystem of specialized yet sovereign blockchain, Polkadot lays the framework for a new decentralized web. As such, Polkadot is designed to enable future in which digital infrastructure protects our interest by design. Trade network and economies are more representative and different, where there greater access to open financial service, and we have reliable open secure peer-to-peer infrastructure, collaboration and communication.